Welcome, Mr. President, and it's an honor to have you here with us with Xinhua News Agency. And how's your trip here in Paris so far?
Well, we are extraordinarily happy with the success of the Games. We've managed to put together the best athletes of the world in the peak of their form to compete in the most beautiful venues in Paris. Mm-hmm. Paris has done something which is unique, which is lend us their city as a venue. So we are having all these competitions in iconic places of the city, and it's proving to be very successful. So we are very excited. We are in the middle, halfway through the Olympic Games, and we are very excited for what we've seen and for what's coming next. Well, if I would be the organizer of the coming editions of the Games in Los Angeles or Brisbane, I would be very worried. How to compete with what the French have been able to do. They put the best scenario possible in the world at the service of the athletes. So I think it's a way to go forward. You have to use the assets that you have in a given city, an Olympic city, to showcase and to make it as spectacular and brilliant and vibrant as we're having the Games here. But I repeat, I'm sure that the guys from Los Angeles are now scratching their heads saying, how are we going to do this? You are a significant part of the medal table, and you have been for some time now. And I just ask my Chinese friends, leave some medals for the rest, because you are so successful in so many sports. You have a good culture for sport. You have a very passionate people and a good base and extraordinary facilities throughout the country. So it's no surprise that since you joined the Olympic family already in that long ago 1984 in Los Angeles, from that first gold medal in shooting in Los Angeles, that my father was lucky enough, fortunate enough to award himself. From that time to today, from 1984 to 2024, China has come a long way. You are one of the most important Olympic countries in the world. It's very important to be relevant also for the new generations, for the digital generations, for the urban sports. That is why we are trying to introduce things like skateboarding, BMX, basketball 3-on-3, breaking in Paris for the first time. All those things we need to go where this younger generation is. They won't come to us. They will not come to us. And the attention span of the youth, of the digital natives that are there on the 14 to 20 years old, they don't have the attention span that we used to have. I don't think that many of them are going to be patient enough to watch 3 hours of athletics or swimming. They have what they have, and or we become relevant to them, or we would not be doing our job. The job, in a few words, is disseminating the Olympic values of friendship, respect, and peace to that generation as well. If they are in urban sports, we will go there. So this innovation is here to stay. Okay, we have two things with the new technologies, sort of. First, AI. And AI can help us in many ways. Can help us in making it more even, more level, the field of play, more fair, making the less privileged countries having access to better training systems, training technology. Also in the way we organize the Games. We broadcast the Games. We are here in a media company. AI is being used by your 200 plus people working here in Paris. Their work is more efficient. They can do more. They can do better. So AI is everywhere, and it's here to stay, and we have to embrace it. Of course, we have to be careful, but we have to embrace it. The second one is e-gaming and the new generation. They are e-gaming all the time, and our obligation is to go where they are. They will not come to us for our values. We have to go where they are. Yes, of course, you e-game, but be active as well. So with that objective, we have announced 2 weeks ago, that we would be celebrating a first edition the first edition ever of Olympic e-games next year. We are working on the details. It will be fully compliant with the Olympic values. There will be no violence, there will be no blood, it will be very much related to sport, and it will be very competitive, and it will be with us starting, as I say, next year. We are going after these kids, and whether they want it or not, they are going to learn about Olympism and they are going to like it.